Well, let me know when I get to this boomerang check. Let me see if I could break it. Tower of Athena. Okay. What do you have to say for me? So use it to your advantage. Do you have the gilded blade? If you don't, I suggest you go look for it. Okay.
Yeah. You seem to be a bit ahead of the curve here.
Yeah, I realize that. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I hit the switch when I shouldn't have. There we go. Yeah, the non-full health sword beams. Very nice. There you go. Okay.
This is your obligatory dual colored block dungeon.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes. At least they're distinguishable colors. I always like it when I can see the color differences. Because, as you guys may know, I not that great about that.
Glory Squad.
Shoot. Yeah. Many problems with that, but ultimately turned out fine. Okay, I guess this room's empty.
Should make a 2-state dungeon that's based around colorblindness.
Oh god.
So like everything looks the same color, and then when you switch it so that it's different colors, it's still colors that are hard on colorblind people.
Well, you see, the funny thing is, I know that there's specific kinds of color blindness where you'll confuse certain colors. I kind of have issues with all of them. I've never had an official diagnosis. Like, I of course am actually colorblind, but I've never been told like what kind. All I know is like I'll confuse pretty much any color combination. So anything you guys would throw at me, I'd probably struggle at if you do any kind of colorblind test. Holy crap, okay. The Gilded Sword just breaks this. Alright, alright.
I think the intended thing with that Gilded Sword thing that you broke was you just use bombs.
Oh. Oh well.
But congratulations, saved yourself from wasting precious ammo.
Yeah. 2 bombs. I certainly wouldn't have wanted to have that many less than I have now. Certainly wouldn't. Okay, got the map. Yes, I know what the map does.
Is it me, or are you missing bomb expansion? 'Cause I could have sworn that you can have like 16 or so by the time you reach level 5. Maybe wrong though.
Well, I don't know. I think, yeah, I've only gotten 1 expansion. I don't know if it shows in the inventory, but I'm pretty sure. I only remember getting 1.
Is Moose rep?
Is there actually a report that can tell me where the bomb expansions are?
Are you like
I don't
in
think
your?
so.
Are you like in this quest right now, looking at stuff?
Yeah, I'm just poking around. It's been a while since I made some of this stuff, so I might not remember where some of the minor things are.
Ah,
I remember that there was either 20 or 24 bomb.
I
so you
believe it's
can have-
24.
Yeah.
I
think-
boy.
2 are in the Dark World, or maybe just 1. The Dank World.
The dank world. I really wish you'd called it that.
I should have.
Also, there's a dark world. Good to know.
Well, you played
Well,
this.
originally it was the Dark World. Then I kind of went back and retconned it, and now they're just both parts of one world.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I know.
So there's the world above and the world below.
I could have figured that there was a dark world, but it's just funny that you guys are just talking about this dark world. And I'm like, oh, dark world. Okay. That is very frustrating.
Every quest has a Dark World.
Yeah. Yeah, generally, yeah, that is the case. I just my
originality and stuff.
yeah, I just find it funny that you guys are just casually talking about a dark world. You
it's
know.
funny.
Whoa.
Like,
Okay. You fall and you actually change floors. Good to know. What were you saying?
nothing.
Can I push this block on this block? I don't know why I thought I could. There was a quest I played that you could do that, I think. Okay. You miss Pancake Dudes. Why do you miss Pancake Dudes, Active Gamer? I don't miss Pancake Dudes. Pancake Dudes are not fun.
Pancake dudes?
Likes? It's so funny that so many people I've talked to have always thought that they look like pancakes, and I never saw that until I heard that people saw that. Just funny observation.
Well, Ocarina of Time was like my first encounter with like Wind Waker didn't have any. So I always saw them as, well, giant worm things. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I've seen the Ocarina of Time ones, the really disgusting looking things. Really jiggly and squishy. Boomerang, you taunt me. Oops, I keep bumping the menu button. Well, I would have liked to have gone back the way I came, but I need to hit a switch. And it's right up here. There we go. They were your...
like how the
What?
I like how the boomerang looks like the fire boomerang.
Huh.
Because normally in the classic tile set, what is it? The level 1 boomerang uses the same palette as Link. So whenever Link gets a tunic, there's like a small marking on the boomerang that actually changes color.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And that's one of those weird things that just kind of bugged me for some reason.
So you
So
removed
I
it?
changed the boomerang's color.
Oh. Oh, that's cool. You covered up the holes so you can't fall down after killing the Gleeok. That's sweet. That's cool.
Except, I think the bow and arrow in this quest might still use CSET 6. So it's not gone completely.
But I mean, let's be honest here. You're probably going to have like, what is it? The red tunic, the gold tunic by the time you get that.
Oh, there's a gold tunic.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, nope, I apparently changed that too. They're both using 8. I just really hated things that use CSET 6 on the subscreen, apparently.
It's funny that you would hate something so minor so much that you would go through all that work to change it.
Oh, was that the intended way to get that key? Huh.
Yeah, I just realized that. Yeah, I think that's how you're supposed to get it.
And you can just coincidentally cheese it with bombs.
And the sword.
Yeah.
And there might even be some other way to do it that we don't know. Because it seems like anything can activate these switches.
You can use the legendary tunic of Kamehameha to activate it. Did you ever find that in Hookshot 1?
Oh yeah, I found that special stuff. Oh yeah. That fight for justice? Fight for justice! You remember that, right, Moosh?
Yep, the best sound clip.
I remember I really liked that too. That was really interesting to see. Yeah, I noticed that. You definitely did change the boomerang's palette there. Huh. Interesting. There we go. And is there any other likes here? Or not likes, wall masters. Wall masters. Ooh, it's dark in here. Yeah, this dungeon's like not even a thing.
Wallmeister Gaming.
Although honestly, I don't think this dungeon would have been that difficult even if I didn't have an upgraded sword.
Well, see, here's the thing. You had the potential to come into this dungeon with just the wooden sword. Because
Oh.
going to find the first upgraded sword meant you had to go explore the level 4 area.
Except I put the warning sign at the start telling you that you could have the white sword.
Yeah, so that means that people would have to go through this area and, by extension, probably find level 4, since it's like really dang close to it. And there's the fact that you also have the blue tunic, which they're also likely to find if they're going on a trip to level 4.
I just really didn't want people having trouble with level 3 for some reason.
Oh, this doesn't look good. Okay. Well, mission accomplished.
I remember when I got my hands on the script file and I just just went all bad bomb hack levels on this quest.
You went full Death Wish.
Yeah. Do you remember when I buffed up the boss of this dungeon?
Did you get to this dungeon? Am I...
Don't take unnecessary damage. Ah, one of these rooms, except with statue shooters. Ah, there's my boomerang entry point. I need a switch. Need a switch to change that. Oh.
I remember one time I got to this point and I hadn't saved it all throughout the game.
Uh-oh. Don't like the start of that.
And the moment I got to that floor 3, you know, like the top right corner with the pit and the stairs are on the right.
Yeah.
The moment I got there, the game froze. So
Ouch.
I waited there for like about an hour waiting for it to unfreeze. Like, eventually it did, but I was like, no, I'm not having all that wasted. You are going to unfreeze.
I'm actually kind of surprised that it did. I mean, usually if Zelda Classic freezes, at least with my experience, it just is screwed.
Sometimes, sometimes it doesn't freeze because of because of itself, but sometimes it freezes because because of Windows screwery.
Ah.
So, and like
Those
bugs.
Windows.
But anyways, if that happens, then well, you can sometimes wait for it to unfreeze if the gods have pity on you. Oh no, that's what happened with me here. I decided to pause it in that one room, came back and it was frozen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually has, well, then again, I've also never really paused for that much time, but I can't really say I haven't had that problem because I don't let that problem occur.
To be fair, this happened on Windows 7.
Okay, that's interesting. When I played this on Zelda Classic on Windows 7, I never had any problems with it.
Yeah. Windows 7 is I like Windows 7. It's not. It has like this sort of weird fusion, of the reliability that XP has with the nice new look that Vista has.
Ah.
And it's just,
The last good version of Windows.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I heard that Vista was really good. I never really, I didn't really start getting into computers until the tail end of 7, so I never really got to experience Vista.
Huh. On the contrary, I heard that Windows Vista was kind of bad.
Poking
And the
deadly
whole-
sin of sloth.
And the entire reason they needed Windows 7 in the first place was because Vista was that bad.
Huh. Interesting.
You know what used to do? If you, like Moose, if you ever come back to update this game, you
Make
should...
Pokey move faster.
No. You should replace this with Pokemint.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the only Windows I ever heard was, like, really good was, XP. Like, I heard XP was great. Oh, I can stun this guy. That's good to know. But yeah, I mean, I heard Vista was good, but I heard XP was, like, considered one of the best. So, I mean, that's what my dad's desktop is. It's a XP.
Yeah, aren't there still like some banks and hospitals that use XP?
Huh. That'd be interesting to see.
Frankly, I don't like XP. Like, I
Okay.
get that it's apparently reliable, but I just don't like the look of it.
It's old.
Yeah, pretty much.
Heart container. Don't worry.
Don't grab the compass.
I was just gonna say, don't worry, I'm not gonna grab it. I just want to, like, at least get it, like, mapped out, I guess. I don't really need to, but, why not? Alright, level 5. Just hammering out these levels. Okay. Here we go.
Because you get the hammer in this level.
Oh, the compass. Well then. Alright.
Mission accomplished.
Congratulations, run ruined forever.
That easy, huh? I have a hard time believing that's it.
I think you can collect that without worry, but
Yeah, I don't believe it counts towards the item. It just gives you a message saying, wow, you found an immoral compass.
So, I'm guessing it's not the compass?
Yeah, it's not the dungeon's compass.
Ah, okay. I figured. That would be the only explanation for why there's a compass right at the entrance. Unless,
I
of
just
course...
stuck it there as a goof.
Oh. Hey, a key. What do you know? Can't really hear the music. It sounds like Link to the Past music.
well, see, here's the
yeah.
thing. Patra has the map. Patra doesn't have the compass.
So, originally, purple dark nuts were splitters?
I was curious if they were. Okay, that's an enemy that you need the hammer for. But I can push him away with my sword. That's kind of cool. All right, what's over here? Abimos.
my.
He has
almost-
limited range. Okay, good.
It's almost like a worse version of the Helmosaurs from Hyrule Fantasy. Worse is in more painful.
Oh yeah, about Hyrule Fantasy. You said like next year or something on that.
Yeah, I'd like to get a release date of, what is it? I'd like, preferably, like, I'd like to have it released no sooner or later than, what was it? Than December 30th, or 31st of 2019.
Okay.
Tomorrow for sure.
All right.
Mainly because,
So, oh, you keep
mainly
talking.
because that's, ZC's 20th anniversary.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
right. Yeah. So when is that? It's like, when is the actual anniversary?
The actual anniversary is December 30th, I believe.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do something for that.
Well, yeah, you can do something for that. You can play Hyrule Fantasy.
You know, I hadn't thought of that. I could do that.
There's not too much left to do, is there?
Well, see, here's the thing. Levels 1 through 7 are complete.
Uh-huh.
But I've been sitting on my house on level 8 for like a huge while, and I've been pretty much procrastinating on it.
All you
Mm.
had to do was rip off IOR, CJ.
It's-
But yeah, well, see, here's the thing. It's not just ripping off Isle of Rebirth,
Yeah.
because it's not just turning it from night to day. You're actually flipping the dungeon, like, because it's a gravity flipping dungeon.
Oh boy.
So you're going from the top, you're going from, like, what is it? The top side of the bottom layer to the bottom side of the top layer.
Interesting.
Sort of like Mario Galaxy. See, I say Mario Galaxy because I don't want to admit that I ripped off Lost Isle.
It also sounds a little bit like Majora's Mask. Am I
Oh yeah,
wrong?
that's pretty much it. It's
Okay.
pretty much the Stone
Does-
Tower Temple.
Yeah, the Stone Tower. Okay.
I just didn't think of that for some reason. But so, let's say I just ripped off Stone Tower Temple.
Yeah, that's probably a better thing to say you ripped off, huh?
Yeah. So,
Oh.
the main reason I haven't been working on that dungeon is because I still need to script the dungeon item.
Oh, okay.
Dungeon item being the level 5, the level 3 boomerang.
Ah.
Only it's also the spinner from Twilight Princess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I can see your trouble, I guess, with that.
So you're scripting a Beyblade.
Wait, are you saying Lost Isle?
Yeah, Lost Isle.
I have heard of that. In fact, I have
Yeah.
a download of it.
You should play it sometime. It's some people like it, some people don't. But I think it's like a really fantastic Metroidvania.
Ooh.
It has some really good.
Metroidvania.
It has some. Yeah, it's a Metroidvania. That's the best way to describe it.
Metroidvania, you say?
Yeah, that's the best way I'd use to describe it, because you're going around to. Like, the structure is sort of similar to Metroidvania, but you also have dungeons too.
I guess.
And
Like for me, a big part of Metroidvania is like finding items,
you do find items.
unlock exploration stuff.
You do find items that unlock exploration stuff. And you have backtracking too. Lots of
Ooh.
backtracking.
Goody. Love me backtracking.
Eh.
I'm guessing sarcastically or actually.
I
'Cause for
mean,
me,
I've
for me, it's
seen
either.
people online like really complain about it, like, oh, you shouldn't have to, like, you know how it's horrible, but like I've always loved Metroid, and I've never really minded the backtracking, just the really tedious backtracking. Like if there's like a certain annoying puzzle you have to do to get to a certain area, and then you have to backtrack through that again. That gets a bit annoying.
That's pretty much my view on it.
Well, that's precisely why I haven't gotten into it. Well, first of all, I don't want to buy a Switch for one game. But also, it's just, it doesn't, from what I've seen from it, I've watched Game Grumps play it, so I have definitely seen enough of it. It just doesn't seem like a Zelda, and the whole reason I play Zelda Classic is because it's the true essence of Zelda.
Yeah.
So, that's why I have no interest in Breath of the Wild.
Like, I feel like that Breath of the Wild has more like, people just say, oh, it's the dungeons, but it's not just the dungeons, it's the entire world.
That's funny, Moosh.
Bit Moose. Too scared to actually say it in voice chat.
No, it wouldn't convey as well in voice chat. But yeah,
Right, yeah.
my big problem with Breath of the Wild, I think, is still just the durability system.
Well, yeah, because you don't get anything permanent. There's no progression in the game.
Yeah.
Like, if you get...
It would be nice to do a challenge run where you beat the whole game using only the mop.
That would be great. But you
Or
can't
just,
do that.
You know, the ability to pick a weapon and say, okay, this is my main weapon, and like only upgrade that weapon. Basically, I want Zelda Dark Souls.
You know, you can sort of beat most things. Like, I find it funny. You can't beat, like, say, a silver. No, you can't even beat a black bokoblin with a mop, but you can totally beat a gold Lionel with a mop.
That's weird.
Yeah, because if you ride on Lionel's back, it doesn't use durability.
Right, right. I just remember watching speculation as like the game was about to come out, people saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna main the scythe, right? That weapon that the Yuga use, right? But like,
Yeah.
if you really think about it, in order to main that weapon, you have to go out and kill a bunch of Yuga guys, just like farm them until you have a whole inventory full of the thing, and then you can like maybe use it for a couple objectives before they all break.
Yeah, but
I'm getting bored, Link. Save me.
I'll just be right back. One sec.
I guess you're right. Okay, well, I think you just kind of summed this quest up in Zelda's speech there, Moosh.
What, really boring?
No, just like the general attitude.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to get the boomerang active. Where's the boomerang? Oh, there it is. Okay, I needed a switch. Ah, shoot. Well, great. Gotta go back. I want that heart. Oh, jeez. Okay, blue land moles that are incredibly fast.
The most useless candle.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Just these sudden, like, all of a sudden I'm surrounded by Wizrobes. Just out of nowhere. Okay, well. Boomerang. Chat. Okay, just need to keep my eye on chat. Well, I think I've more or less... Well, I haven't mapped everything out. Ah, switch. There we go. Found my switch. Oh, it's not active? Just
Oh, this puzzle.
you don't see a switch. Doesn't mean there isn't one. Oh, well. Oh, jeez. So what, there's a hidden switch in here somewhere? Jeez. Okay, well, this will be interesting. Oh! It's a mirror of the other room.
You figured it out.
Yeah. That
The floor tile changes.
Yeah. Yeah, oh shoot. Well. Yeah, that honestly isn't too hard of a puzzle. The blue switch tiles in the corners kind of gives it away. Like you almost wouldn't even need the verbal hint. But I suppose people still got stuck on that. Yay, I can actually progress. More of these guys. Get in the door, Link. Jeez, okay. I'm okay. Gotta love those funky boomerang throws. Ouch. Shoot. Get away. Hold on. What is the deal with this room? It seems like I can just... Like, what's the point of the conveyor belt?
I've got no clue.
Alrighty, well.
Sometimes a conveyor belt is just a conveyor belt.
I find it funny that each fly has a health bar. I mean, it makes sense that they do. It just looks funny, I think. Just seeing the health bars whip around with the flies. Ooh, Leok. There we go.
Yeah, I managed to exclude health bars from some things, like the Gleok shows the main health bar and not the health bars of each individual head.
Yeah, in fact, I was even gonna say, each head takes so many hits to kill, and then is it possible to hit all the heads and do damage to all of them?
I don't think so.
Okay. Was it? Oh, shoot, I went past that dialogue a little fast. I saw was it worth it, and it looked like a snippy comment about it maybe not being worth it. Because apparently I can pick this up now. You got an immoral compass. Not what you're looking for, so you might as well throw it out. Alright, sure.